Hello everyone, Ben the Fan here. Today we're going to be going over my movie pickups for the last month or so. It's been quite a while since I made a video, but we can get right into it. That being, of course, work, school, all that good stuff. But without any further ado, we have a giant stack of Blu-Rays, and contained within that stack, the best haul that I have ever had. Alright, so I'm going to get the other ones out of the way and then go right into the haul itself. First off, and this is not in order of the way they were picked up or anything, but first off we have The Hangover. Now, I watched the third one after not seeing any of them and refusing to see any of them. The third one with my brother just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, wow, I never thought I would say this. I thought these movies were really trashy, like I was thinking that they would be. But I'm like, wow, this is very entertaining. So I went out and I got this from my favorite Blu-ray store here in Langley, and that's called Willow Video, actually. Second, we have a pickup from Shoppers Drug Mart, of all places, and it's Star Trek The Next Generation Season 2. This Blu-ray had been waiting for me at that location for over a year, and I kept considering, I'm like, I'm gonna come back for it, I have to find Season 1, I'm gonna come back for it, it's such a good deal, these are like $30 online. It was still there after I hadn't been at that location for like 6 or 7 months, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting this, I don't care, I don't have Season 1. Here's a confession. I haven't watched any Star Trek content from start to finish, but Patrick Stewart, of course, is just quite has quite an act for persuading you into possibly joining a fan base, and that's coming from a giant Star Wars fan who knows like all the lore and that crazy stuff. So it's a little sacrilegious, but this looks great. All the clips that I saw of it, good show, according to a lot of you. So the next one up, we have the Terminator. Yeah, it's me, Arnold. Okay, that impression was very off, but as you'll see, this slipcover is a trimmed down slipcover from my DVD copy. You'll see it's kind of cut off there, but the inside artwork, we have this one. I think this is just the standard release, and going inside we have that same art right on the disc. I'm really happy to have this on Blu-ray finally. I had watched it for the first time on DVD just a few years ago, and it's easily one of my it's easily in my top 15 favorite movies of all time, up there with some of my favorites, Back to the Future and Jurassic Park, and a lot of the Star Wars movies as well. Next up we have No Country for Old Men. I had this steelbook for this. I sold it for $10 and I regretted it because this is just a great movie. As you'll see, it has 4 Academy Awards and it won Best Picture in 2007. So quite the film, and I regret ever letting it leave my collection. Just $3 on eBay for that one. Just $3. Terminator was $9, shipping included, from Facebook, in a Facebook Blu-ray group. And now, drum roll please, and thank you. The best haul, and these all came from one order, from one person, one amazing person. Best haul I've ever had. All these Blu-rays. These are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all 3D Blu-rays. Absolutely mind-blowing, and each one of them is tailored to my taste. He had a giant collection of 3D Blu-rays that he was selling, and I think he was only charging $4 or $5. So I got this entire stack for I think about $60, which, when you do the math, I think that's about $6 or $7 each, with shipping and everything included. First up we have Jumper, which I love the movie. I have the Blu-ray already, and I'm keeping it for the bonus features, and I think there's an additional cut, um, which I really, really liked. I think it had franchise potential. I know a lot of people didn't really like Jumper, but man, Hayden Christensen, he gets too much hate. It wasn't that bad of a performance, and the premise is just so engaging. I'm such a sci-fi person, and as you may have heard in other videos, I liked Disney's Tomorrowland from 2015. Completely original sci-fi kind of premise. Same kind of thing with this. Good stuff. Very good stuff. And I can't wait to jump into it in 3D since I didn't catch it in theaters in whatever this was, 2007 it must have been. If I just have a look, 2008 it looks like. Now moving along, we have Alice in Wonderland 3D, which I actually started watching for reasons including I had to get to bed for work, to get to work the next day. I started this, and 3D is absolutely stunning. I'm kind of disappointed that, as far as I can tell, it doesn't include any bonus features. It's just the feature film on the disc. On the inside, it looks pretty much identical to the other disc, so I'm not going to throw this in the other case for that reason. And I'm definitely keeping my original copy. Next one up, Avengers. Adding to my MCU collection. If you want to see what I have, there should be a button here or here somewhere. I have Age of Ultron in 3D. Now I have Avengers in 3D. Maybe one day I can get all of these in their respective 3D editions. Now this has the Blu-ray, the DVD, and stacked with the 3D disc. What I was a little disappointed to see, or really happy to see, but then disappointed quickly. It says Blu-ray, 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, and music. Now, I'm not so concerned about a digital copy from whatever it was, 2012, because it's probably just not going to work, especially because, you know, it's transferred over to Disney. But music, I just love orchestral scores and soundtracks, and I'm like, oh, Alan Silvestri, this is awesome. This is going to be like gold gem in my collection. I hope it's a CD. That'd be just so awesome. But no, it's on the offer code bundled in on this page. And unfortunately, this website's been taken down since it redirects to Disney's website, and you can't get the soundtrack anymore. Next up, we have Dwayne Johnson, Hercules 3D. This is a movie that I wanted to see in theaters, and I didn't, and now I spent less than the ticket price for the 3D Blu-ray to be added to my collection. It has the 3D and the regular Blu-ray and the DVD, so I get all those awesome bonus features. Another like gem of my collection now would be Mad Max Fury Road in 3D. Contains the 3D disc and the Blu-ray disc, and I just can't wait to see what this looks like. Apparently, even though it was a 2D to 3D conversion, it wasn't shot in 3D. The 3D was drastically improved for the Blu-ray release. Now that's what I've been hearing in the forums, and that just gets me that much more hyped to dive into this. Next one up, we have James Cameron's Titanic in 3D, and this allowed me to sell my original copy as it is Blu-ray 3D. And then, what is that double? Feature film Part 2. Interesting. That's really interesting. It sort of brings me back to the days where the movie was split across 2 video cassettes. The movie is split across 2 3D Blu-ray discs. And we have the feature film on a regular Blu-ray disc on one disc, just one disc, and then the bonus features on a separate Blu-ray disc. No DVD for this one, and of course it comes with a digital copy. Next one up, another movie that I think is very underrated and I really liked. It gives some backstory that I quite enjoyed, even though it's a little controversial to say. Men in Black 3. I I think this movie is underrated. By the end of this video, a lot of you will probably be saying, hey, this guy has trashy taste. But hey, if you stick around, click that subscribe button, you'll start to realize that, hey, I'm more than just a fan of everything. And I actually have things that I absolutely despise, movies that I cannot stand, and so on and so forth. Men in Black 3, I can't wait to see this. Especially that launch scene and the scene where, jeez, Will Smith's character, I was forgetting the character's name there. Will Smith's character is tackling Boris the animal, calling him by the name that he, of course, does not like. Keeps going back in time and so on. You guys know the drill. And another one of my favorite movies in the MCU, and my favorite of the first 3 phases easily. That's Thor, and it's in 3D. I can't wait to see this. Didn't catch it on in theaters. And it's just so important to me. Probably the most meaningful to me out of the entire MCU. This and like Far From Home, pretty much. Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I'm sorry. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just forgive my rambling a bit. It's been a while since I've made one of these. If you want to stick around and find out some more things that I am a fan of, and maybe even a collection tour of this stuff behind me, and the entire theater room that got some massive upgrades, and I mean like monetarily, like a lot of upgrades, a lot of money put into it and stuff, and exciting things to show you guys. If you guys are interested in any of that, and I mostly do things that are movie related, just go down to that subscribe button, and a like would also help boost my channel to more movie lovers out there and more fans of the things that I'm a fan of. Anyway, bye bye. I'll see you guys next time.